I had all of this going. I was generating good lead flow through these two sites, then created the book, right? Which was just a recent rollout, obviously. Now became a published author. Actually, now I'm a twice published author because I had one in the mortgage business, right? So now everyone wants to know not only, okay, well, you did a radio show, now you're doing then a podcast, now you have a book. What in the hell is going on here? Like, how do you have time to do all this stuff? And really, I think I credit most of the jump in business to just continue to further my positioning and my authority in the marketplace, right?
Well, so one thing that I talk about is that it doesn't matter what you do until you have something to say. And so if you want to have something to say, you go out, you study great communicators, or you study Warren Buffett. What is he doing? And so authority really is a function of ideology. It's a function of business religion. It's a function of proof as a direct compliance to that business religion. And then, of course, it's about visibility. Once you have that message, now you can go on the radio. Once you have that message, now you can write it in the book. Once you have that message, now you can do video. And of course, all of this leads to an elevation in status, and naturally people perceive you as a authority. And so one of the things I want to talk about real quick is you mentioned the book. And so this is a book that collaboratively a number of agents wrote within the Agent Marketing Syndicate podcast, and they used the James Patterson secret. And so if you're not familiar with James Patterson, he's the world's #1 best-selling author. He's got the Guinness Book of World Records for #1 best-selling titles. He's sold over 350 million books. Hands down, he sells more than Dan Brown, John Grisham, Stephen King, all combined. And so he uses a very specific secret. We're going to talk about that in a future episode. Also, when we talk about 31 reasons why a book should be the foundation of your marketing. And so real quick, I don't want to drag this out too long. We'll have plenty of time in future episodes to dive back into these systems. Another thing that we talk about is using political ideology to drive entrepreneur networking groups. Okay, so it's called ENG. And it's a funny story about the research that I was doing. And essentially is, Ryan, you're an asshole. Ryan, stick to business and marketing. Ryan, stay out of politics. What the people who were saying that didn't understand was that I was doing research. I wanted to see the feedback to the message. If it resonated, then of course I would roll it out. And so it worked. It worked brilliantly. And now in all across the United States and Canada, we've launched 28 branches. And we're building massive referral networks really very, very easily with direct mail packages, with video, with online lead generation, with follow-ups, with sequential mailings. And the book is now really the core of your business in terms of conversion. Again, conversion is the process of people seeing you as a someone. Donald Trump, again, he doesn't need to sell you on why you should work with him. You see him, you get the opportunity, you run for it.